Visit parthikachana.com for technology resources and stock analysis. 50 advanced level RPA interview questions with answers. 1. Explain the concept of microservices architecture and how it can be applied to RPA. Answer. Microservices architecture breaks down large applications into smaller, independent services that can be developed, deployed, and scaled independently. This can improve flexibility, scalability, and maintainability of RPA solutions. 2. How can you optimize RPA bots for performance and scalability in large-scale environments? Answer. Utilize parallel processing, caching mechanisms, and load balancing techniques. Consider cloud-based deployment and containerization for scalability. 3. What is the role of orchestration and coordination in complex RPA workflows? Answer. Orchestration tools help manage and coordinate multiple RPA bots, ensuring efficient execution and data flow between different processes. 4. How can you design RPA processes that are resilient to changes in the underlying applications or systems? Answer. Use dynamic selectors, error handling mechanisms, and self-healing capabilities to make RPA processes adaptable to changes. 5. What is the difference between a process map and a flowchart? Answer. A process map is a high-level overview of a process, while a flowchart provides a detailed step-by-step representation. 6. Compare and contrast different RPA tools based on their advanced features, scalability, and pricing. Answer. UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism, WorkFusion, Nice Systems. 7. How can you integrate RPA with AI and machine learning technologies? Answer. Use AI for tasks like natural language processing, image recognition, and predictive analytics. Integrate machine learning models into RPA workflows to improve decision-making and adaptability. 8. What is the role of low-code or no-code platforms in RPA development? Answer. Low-code or no-code platforms allow non-technical users to create RPA processes without extensive programming knowledge. They can accelerate development and reduce costs. 9. How can you optimize RPA bots for performance in environments with high latency or network issues? Answer. Implement techniques like caching, asynchronous processing, and error handling mechanisms. 10. What are some advanced RPA techniques for handling unstructured data? Answer. Natural language processing, OCR, and data mining techniques can be used to extract information from unstructured sources like documents, images, and audio. 11. How can you ensure data security and privacy in RPA implementations? Answer. Implement strong access controls, encryption, and data masking techniques. Comply with relevant data privacy regulations. 12. What is the importance of version control and change management in RPA projects? Answer. Version control helps track changes to RPA processes, enabling collaboration, rollback, and auditability. 13. How can you measure the ROI of an RPA implementation? Answer. Track metrics like cost savings, process efficiency, error reduction, and improved productivity. 14. What are some best practices for scaling RPA implementations to large enterprises? Answer. Centralized governance, standardized processes, reusable components, and cloud-based deployment. 15. How can you address challenges related to data quality and consistency in RPA? Answer. Implement data validation rules, data cleansing techniques, and data governance practices. 16. A company wants to automate a complex process involving multiple systems, data sources, and decision-making points. How would you approach this challenge using RPA? Answer. Break down the process into smaller, manageable steps. Identify the necessary data points and sources. Design workflows and integrations between different systems. Consider using orchestration tools and AI or ML for decision-making. 17. A customer service department is struggling with handling large volumes of customer inquiries. How can RPA be used to improve efficiency and customer satisfaction? Answer. Automate routine tasks like answering FAQs, resetting passwords, and providing basic information. Integrate RPA with customer service systems to provide 24/7 support. Use AI-powered chatbots to handle more complex inquiries. 18. A finance team needs to automate a complex reconciliation process involving multiple data sources and validation rules. How would you approach this using RPA? Answer: identify the data sources and reconciliation rules. Develop RPA bots to extract data, perform validation checks, and identify discrepancies. Implement error handling mechanisms and audit trails. 19. A healthcare organization wants to automate the process of extracting patient data from various systems, analyzing it for trends, and generating insights. How would you approach this using RPA and AI? Answer: use RPA to extract data from different sources. Apply AI techniques like machine learning and natural language processing to analyze the data and identify patterns. Generate reports and visualizations to provide actionable insights. 20. A manufacturing company wants to improve its supply chain efficiency using RPA. How can RPA be used to automate tasks and optimize processes? Answer: automate tasks like order processing, inventory management, and shipping. Integrate RPA with other systems like ERP and WMS. Optimize workflows to reduce lead times and improve efficiency. 21. What is the role of cognitive automation in RPA? Answer: cognitive automation combines RPA with AI and machine learning to enable bots to handle more complex tasks, such as natural language processing and image recognition. 22. How can RPA be integrated with process mining tools? Answer: process mining can help identify inefficiencies and bottlenecks in processes, providing insights for RPA automation. 23. What is the difference between attended and unattended automation in the context of RPA? Answer: attended automation requires human interaction to initiate or complete tasks, while unattended automation allows bots to run autonomously. 24. How can you handle dynamic elements in RPA automation? Answer: use techniques like intelligent OCR, image-based automation, or dynamic selectors to identify and interact with dynamic elements. 25. What is the role of a control room in RPA? Answer: a control room is a centralized platform for managing and monitoring RPA bots, providing visibility into bot performance and enabling centralized governance. 26. How can RPA contribute to digital transformation initiatives? Answer: RPA can automate legacy processes, improve efficiency, and enable organizations to focus on strategic initiatives. 27. How can RPA be used to improve customer experience? Answer: by automating routine tasks, RPA can reduce wait times, improve response times, and provide more consistent customer service. 28. What are some key performance indicators, KPIs, for measuring the success of an RPA implementation? Answer: cost savings, process efficiency, error reduction, improved productivity, and increased customer satisfaction. 29. How can RPA help organizations reduce their carbon footprint? Answer: by automating energy-intensive processes and optimizing resource usage, RPA can contribute to environmental sustainability. 30. What are some challenges in scaling RPA implementations to large enterprises? Answer: managing complexity, ensuring data quality, and maintaining security. 31. Explain the concept of object-oriented programming, OOP, and how it relates to RPA. Answer: OOP provides a structured way to model real-world objects and their interactions. RPA tools often leverage OOP principles for designing and building automation processes. 32. What is the difference between a workflow and a process? Answer: a process is a series of activities that transform inputs into outputs. A workflow is a structured representation of a process, often visualized as a flowchart or diagram. 33. How can you integrate RPA with other enterprise applications like CRM, ERP, and BPM systems? Answer: use APIs, connectors, or middleware to establish communication and data exchange between RPA and other systems. 34. What is the role of OCR, optical character recognition, in RPA? Answer: OCR is used to extract text from images or documents, enabling RPA bots to process unstructured data. 35. How can you handle exceptions and errors in RPA processes? Answer: Implement error handling mechanisms like try-catch blocks, exception logging, and retry logic. Consider using conditional statements and decision trees to handle different error scenarios. 36. What are some best practices for designing efficient RPA workflows? Answer. Keep workflows modular and reusable. Use clear and concise naming conventions. Implement error handling and exception handling. Test workflows thoroughly before deployment. 37. What is the importance of documentation in RPA projects? Answer. Documentation helps in understanding the process, troubleshooting issues, and transferring knowledge to others. 38. What are some common challenges in scaling RPA implementations? Answer. Managing complexity, ensuring data quality, and maintaining security. 39. A company wants to automate its customer onboarding process, which involves multiple departments and systems. How would you design an RPA solution for this? Answer. Analyze the existing process and identify steps that can be automated. Create RPA bots to handle tasks like data entry, verification, and system updates. Ensure seamless data flow between systems using integrations. Implement error handling mechanisms and audit trails. 40. A finance team is struggling with manual data entry and reconciliation errors. How can RPA help improve their efficiency and accuracy? Answer. Automate data extraction from source systems, e.g., ERP, accounting software. Implement data validation rules to ensure accuracy. Use RPA to perform reconciliation tasks and identify discrepancies. 41. A healthcare organization wants to automate the process of extracting patient data from various systems and generating reports. How would you approach this using RPA? Answer. Identify the relevant data sources and the required data points. Develop RPA bots to extract data from electronic health records, medical devices, and other systems. Create workflows to consolidate and transform the data into the desired format. Ensure compliance with data privacy regulations, e.g., HIPAA. 42. A customer service department is overwhelmed with repetitive tasks like resetting passwords and answering frequently asked questions. How could RPA be used to alleviate their workload? Answer. Develop RPA bots to handle common customer inquiries, integrating them with a customer service system. Train agents to use the RPA solution effectively and escalate complex issues to human agents. 43. How would you handle an RPA project that involves processing sensitive personal data across multiple systems, ensuring compliance with regulatory requirements such as GDPR or HIPAA? Answer. Handling an RPA project with sensitive personal data requires strict adherence to privacy and security regulations. First, I would ensure data minimization, where only the necessary data is processed. Encryption, both in transit and at rest, would be implemented to protect the data from unauthorized access. Role-based access control, RBAC, would be used to limit bot access to sensitive information, ensuring that only authorized personnel and systems interact with the data. Furthermore, audit trails and logging would be activated to monitor bot activities and detect any potential breaches. Compliance with GDPR or HIPAA can be maintained by incorporating data anonymization or pseudonymization where possible. Regular security audits, vulnerability assessments, and reviews would be part of the RPA lifecycle to ensure that compliance is upheld. 44. In a scenario where multiple bots are deployed in a large enterprise system, how would you design an orchestration mechanism to efficiently manage bot workloads and ensure error handling? Answer. To orchestrate multiple bots in a large enterprise environment, I would implement a centralized control room or orchestration tool that can assign tasks to bots based on priority, availability, and system load. A dynamic queue system can help distribute workloads efficiently by ensuring bots are not overloaded or sitting idle. For error handling, I would integrate error detection mechanisms such as logging and alerting systems that notify human supervisors when exceptions occur. Additionally, the system should be designed to automatically retry failed tasks or reroute them to another bot for completion, minimizing downtime. Regular health checks of the bots, along with a system to track the overall performance and utilization, would be crucial for maintaining smooth operations. 45. How would you approach automating a process that requires complex decision-making with multiple conditional branches in an RPA workflow? Answer. For automating a process with complex decision-making, I would first map out the entire process flow, identifying all possible decision points and conditional branches. Business rules and decision logic would be clearly defined and incorporated into the RPA workflow using rule-based engines or decision tables. If the decisions involve a large amount of data analysis or pattern recognition, integrating AI or machine learning could help improve the accuracy and adaptability of the decision-making process. Additionally, I would ensure that the workflow is modularized, making it easier to manage and update individual components as business rules evolve. Proper testing and validation of the decision logic would be essential to ensure that all branches are accurately followed. 46. A global company has different business processes in multiple countries. How would you design an RPA solution that adapts to these variations while maintaining a unified approach? Answer. Designing an RPA solution for a global company with variations in processes across countries requires a flexible and scalable approach. I would begin by identifying the core processes that are consistent across the regions and standardize those components in the automation. For regional variations, I would create modular workflows that handle country-specific rules, regulations, or business requirements. The solution would need to include localization for language, currency, and compliance requirements, while still maintaining a unified framework. A common control room could manage bots across the regions, allowing for centralized monitoring and reporting. Additionally, I would implement version control and change management to track modifications to regional workflows, ensuring consistency across the organization. 47. How would you deal with an RPA project where the input data format is highly unstructured, coming from multiple sources such as emails, scanned documents, and web forms? Answer. When dealing with unstructured input data from multiple sources, the first step is to employ technologies like optical character recognition, OCR, to extract text from scanned documents, and natural language processing, NLP, to interpret data from emails or web forms. I would then design data pre-processing workflows to clean and standardize the extracted data, converting it into a structured format that can be used by the bots. Machine learning models could be integrated to handle more complex tasks like categorization or intent recognition. Regular audits would be conducted to ensure the accuracy of data extraction, and error handling mechanisms would be put in place to manage exceptions where data could not be processed automatically. 48. How do you approach ensuring high availability and disaster recovery for an RPA deployment in a mission-critical business process? Answer. Ensuring high availability and disaster recovery in an RPA deployment requires a robust infrastructure and clear contingency plans. I would start by deploying the RPA solution in a redundant, failover-enabled environment, such as cloud-based infrastructure, to ensure high availability. The bots would be hosted in multiple data centers or cloud regions to provide resilience against failures in any single location. For disaster recovery, I would implement regular backups of both the bot configurations and the business data they process. A well-documented disaster recovery plan would include failover mechanisms to ensure that bots can resume tasks from the point of failure without data loss. I would also establish real-time monitoring and alerting systems to detect potential issues and respond promptly to outages. 49. In a scenario where your RPA bots need to interact with legacy systems that do not support modern APIs or integrations, how would you approach the automation? Answer. Interacting with legacy systems that lack modern APIs requires a creative approach, often using screen scraping or the system's existing user interface to automate interactions. I would leverage RPA tools that are capable of mimicking human actions on the screen, such as clicking buttons, entering data, and reading responses directly from the user interface. To ensure reliability, the bot would be programmed to handle variations in the screen layout or latency in response times. Another option is to use middleware or connectors that can interface with the legacy system's databases or file systems if direct interaction is limited. Detailed logging would be crucial to monitor the interactions for accuracy and to catch any unexpected changes in the legacy system's behavior. 50. How would you design an RPA process that requires real-time interaction with AI systems, such as sentiment analysis or predictive analytics, during task execution? Answer. Designing an RPA process with real-time AI interaction involves seamless integration between the bot and AI models. I would start by identifying the points in the workflow where AI-based decision-making is required, such as sentiment analysis of customer emails or predictive analytics for inventory management. The RPA bot would call the AI model via APIs or a service layer during task execution, passing the necessary input data and receiving the output in real time. The workflow would incorporate conditional logic to act on the AI's predictions or insights immediately. To ensure performance, I would design the interaction to handle potential latency from the AI system and include fallback mechanisms if the AI service is unavailable. Continuous monitoring of AI accuracy and bot performance would be essential to maintain efficiency. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Visit parthakachana.com for technology resources and stock analysis.